is released.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. But that doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Maddencommunity next to him. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. So Atlanta will get the first possession. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice. And in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Porter, a screen on Johnson. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Rollins. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And the Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Johnson. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Porter's got 6 points.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Reza Shea, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Porter. Harris, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Reza Shea in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Porter passes to Harris. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Reza Shea. And Turner at the basket on the assist from Harris.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Now, Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Harris. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Reza Shea. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
On the free throw, no good. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Porter. Back to Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that, putting him away. They were completely dominated.
And that one's good by Porter.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Shea. 9-point game his last outing. That one goes. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Six to shoot. Misses the wing check. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Shea missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Porter, no luck. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to San Antonio.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
Here's Rollins. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Here's Shea, guarded by Harris. And it's Shea missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Defended by Alexander Walker. Screen by Giannis. It's Porter outside. That one is good again. He's 6 of 8 from the floor with the basket.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Johnson with a screen on Harris. And Johnson with the stop.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's OKC making the news. They're first and foremost getting one of, if not the best defender in the league, Dyson Daniels is a game changer at that end. He generates steals, blocks, and manifests pure chaos. This guy's all about disrupting the offensive flow of the opponent, affecting the timing of just about everything. And that's what they felt they needed to keep scores from getting too comfortable against them.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Thomas up top. He's guarded by McCollum. Outside Thomas. Good on the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Will it go? Drains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Portis. He's defended by Landale. Kuzma kicks to Trent. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Thomas against McCollum. A floater. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Trent.
Number 11. Box substitution. Number 12. Torian Prince.
Here's Portis. 15-point game. Prince kicks to Green. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. And Thomas has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jock Landale. Jason Wallace is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Landale with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bucks leading by 15. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And he lays it straight in. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Landale. And here's McCollum. Nice move. Again, the Hawks score.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum showing you no weakness in his game offensively. If he finds any opening on the floor, he is going to take advantage of it.
And Thomas, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 16. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Outside Portis. Pass to Thomas. Releases. Atlanta with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
Pass to Green. Trent outside. Kuzma against Kuminga. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Thomas. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Bucks leading by 10. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
McCollum, no good.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
To the middle, deflects the pass. And here is Wallace. Still scoreless. Count it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Zachary Risache's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for C.J. McCollum. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Trent. Giannis against Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And it's off from three-point range.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 9.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
With the crossover, and it's good on the layup.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Out to Harris. Three-pointer. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Rollins. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. 11-point game. On the way, Harris. No scoring in this one. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Rollins grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here we can check out the story for Okongwu.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Porter's checked in for Thomas. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Atlanta making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Here's Porter. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Maddencommunity next to him. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's Harris in at the small forward. No good from the wing. The Hawks trail by 3. Wound up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Maddencommunity. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. The Hawks shooting it very well tonight, around 57% to the inside. Here's Okongwu, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Harris. Right side, Porter. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson the screen. Wound up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important, and that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. The free throw drops for Rizachet. Rizachet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of, and he has made good on that pick.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one misses. And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Pass to Turner. Outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Count that one. 24 points for him.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Harris kicks to Porter. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Riza-Shea with it, picked up by Harris. And it's Riza-Shea missing. Pass to Rollins, takes the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Rollins got 8 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 14. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. Puts one up from 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harris setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Giannis showing creativity.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound pass, he takes it up and lays it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Lets it go from 14. And it's Giannis missing. The Hawks leading. Here's Riza-Shea. He's got 9. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Harris has got 6.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Okongwu with the screen for Riza-Shea. He can't get that one.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's tipped. Here he goes. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. 16 points for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Portis has checked in for Maddencommunity. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In the third spot, the Hawks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one's good by Porter.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Johnson with a screen on Rollins. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Shea. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harris outside. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. The Hawks trail by 4. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. He has 30.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Portis sets the pick for Porter. Tries the spin move. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Harris finds Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
The first free throw is good. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you... And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuminga out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Kispert. Then there's McCollum. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Slam call, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Just a persistent player. Even when you hit Thomas, he just stays in control on that shot. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Thomas against McCollum. 1-3. A rebound by the Bucks.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Kispert with it. He's against Kuzma. Kispert kicks to McCullough. Shot clock at 6. Thomas with the steal. Giannis against Kuminga. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks trailing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And he drives in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Here's Kuzma. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
That one goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the call on the shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And let's